Sir Secretary, since we're here to get to the bottom of it naman and to get to the truth, I'll ask my questions, but afterwards, if you, the other USECs or USEC Lapus wants to ask questions or to clarify anything, let's do that. Para lang walang nakabitin na question tapos sa media tayo mag-argue. So kung mag-argue tayo dito para or not necessarily argue with each other but with some of the resource persons, no? So Ma'am RD Malaluan, can I start with you, ma'am? Okay. Ma'am, can you explain the circumstances that led to the retrofit tender? Why was this necessary? Or if you want to give an introduction, what was your role during this time, di ba? So you were RD of Region 2 from what date to what date?
Afternoon, honorable members of the Senate Blue Ribbon Committee, especially to Senator Alan Peter Cayetano. Bali, I assume the as OIC Regional Director of DPWH Region 2 in August 5, 2019. At that time, the construction of the Cabagan Santa Ana Arc Bridge, Santa Maria Arc Bridge spans 1 to 12 were already physically completed. The scope of work, the bridge extension, which is under phase 3, yun lang po yung aking during that time it was awarded during my time and started on August 22, 2019 and completed on April 16, 2021 as part of my stint as regional director in that region.
Let me just clarify that. So when you became RD, so phase 3 na,
Phase 3
but you did receive reports ng mga problema sa phase 1 and 2.
Yes po. Actually
Yeah,
po, several meetings.
That's okay. Tapos you can, I'm not saying I'm just saying you were aware of those defects,
Opo.
di ba? So so take us through it. So what led you to recommend and then ano yung circumstances towards the retrofit tender?
Bali, several meetings po were conducted during my stint dahil nga po hindi ma-determine ano yung actual causes nung mga noted defects in the Arc Bridge. Kaya po nag-ano po ako sa department, nag-ano kami ng several meetings sa department po para nga to determine ano talaga yung real issues regarding this.
Let me clarify that. Malinaw naman yung what are the real issues. So malinaw naman sa akin na there were defects.
Opo.
Okay, ang hindi malinaw, hindi ma-pinpoint yung
kung it is design flaws or
construction flaw.
Kaya po that was yung time na yon na pag-agreehan po na we will outsource or the third party consultant for the review or assessment of the as-built condition of the bridge po under phase 1 and phase 2.
Okay, so the hiring of urban engineers was not because of the bridge code. It was because of the defects.
Yes.
100%, yes.
Yes.
Okay, so who was designated to prescribe the solutions to the defects and who will check that these prescriptive remedial measures will be carried out? So I'll take off from what you said. Sabi nyo nga, pabalik, it's my words but correct me kung the essence or you can replace my words. So bali yung sinasabi mo, ma'am, pabalik-balik nga, hindi malaman yung ano nag-cause, ano yung issue. So you recommended na i-hire nga yung urban engineers. Am I correct?
Yes.
Okay. So after you hired them, and it was quite di ba? Kasi nag-pandemic, tapos they were supposed to give it in Engineer Binales 4 months ba dapat? Yung original contract was for 4 months, diba? Tama ba? 4 months, but humingi kayo ng extension, correct? So, sir, you submitted it within? So, bale on the 8.5 or 9th month na submit nyo na. So, ma'am, after nila ma-submit, who was in charge nga to provide the solutions? their report showed the defects, but did they also recommend some remedial measures?
May mga nirecommend po sila, pero at the time po kasi, ang nag-contract sa kanila is the department po.
Yes, yes.
And we will just furnish the copy of the report, and dun nga po natin inano ang ating contractor to undertake the corrective measures, but ang sagot po ng ating contractor ng RDI, considering na part nung recommendations or ginawang plano for the corrections or remedial measures ay yung mga gagawin nila, kaya ang ano po ng contractor is ihintayin na yung, kasi hindi na rin nila alam kung ano yung gagawin
Yes, hintayin ang ano po, ma'am.
final
Yes. So
para po
after their final report, which took 8.5 months, sino nag-decide nga na mag-retrofit? Sino
Bali-
nag-recommend? Office nyo po?
Bali po dun sa recommendation po kasi dun sa sa report po ng third party consultant, nabanggit po doon yung upgrading nung ating mga components po, kasi sinasabi nga po na merong dapat ayusin.
Okay.
May dapat
So
i-upgrade.
because of the defects and the upgrading sa bridge code, that led who to do what? Was it your office who wrote the department na mag-retrofit?
Bali po also yung action na yun was based dun sa clamor po nung ating mga tao, kasi after nataon po kasi pandemic.
Yeah.
Nung
Ma'am,
time
can you
na-
answer my question muna, tapos you can explain. So after they gave their report, at ikaw na nagsabi, their report included certain defects that have to be addressed. It also contained a recommendation to comply with the new bridge code.
Yes.
New at that time, I mean relatively. Tama? Am I correct? Right.
Yes po.
So that report was given to the department. May kopya kayo.
Yes.
So whose task was it to take action from that report? Sa inyo bumaksak yon as RD?
Bali, we were furnished the copy of the report.
Yes, ma'am. But
pero,
yes or no? So nung may report na, sino nga ho yung magde-decide at magre-recommend? Yung report ba yon diretso kay secretary at si secretary magsasabi kung anong gagawin, o sa inyo napunta yung report?
Bali, sa BOD po, yung report.
Yes. So sinabit sa Bureau of Design.
Then we will
Then the Bureau of Design met with you or wrote you?
I think we were furnished. We were
Yeah, use
furnished
the mic,
a
sir,
copy of
please.
the report.
Yeah.
Your Honor, we were furnished of the copy of the whole report of the urban consultancy. Sir.
Yes, kasi kayo nag-request eh. 'Di ba si RD Malaluan ang nag-request?
Yes, sir.
'Di ba sabi mo ma'am kanina, 'di ba dahil hindi niyo na malaman yung source, yung issues, kaya ni-request niyo.
Ay, hindi po namin ni-request, kundi during the meetings in the central office, yun na po ang naging agreement, dahil nga
Okay. So regardless who suggested it, because coming from your testimony, ma'am, na ang dami ng report, dami ng issues, 'di ba? Nasa opisina mo may mga sulat, nag-meeting kayo dahil hindi nyo na alam yung punot dulo, yung ugat ng issues, nag-meeting, ang kasunduan nyo is to hire urban engineers. Okay, 'di ba?
to hire a third party
A
consultant.
third party. Then later on, it turned out to be them. Obviously, yung meeting nyo na yon, pagdating ng report, kukunin nyo, susuriin yung report kung susundin nyo o hindi. Di ba? So who made that decision na susunduin nyo by retrofitting? Yun yung ang pinag-uusapan dito, di ba? Yung 225. Am I correct, Yusek Lapus? 233. But am I correct, di ba, na because of yung kanilang report, and then down the chain, ni-recommend na mag-retrofitting dun sa 225 plus. Tama po ba?
Yes, Your Honor. After the final design report was submitted, based on the records we reviewed, Region 2 forwarded to the central office cost estimate as submitted by consultant.
Oh, yun ma'am. Kayo nag-forward di ba? So ang sagot lang sa tanong ko, kami yun, sir. Tama ba? Hindi. Kasi sayang oras natin ma'am, humahaba eh. Oh, di ba't hindi nyo lang po sabihin kasi na kayo yun? Yun lang naman tanong ko eh. Na based doon sa report nila, kayo ang nag-recommend, di ba? Ma'am,
Retrofitting plans ang consultant po at that time na ang
So sino kausap ng consultant? BOD, Office ni Secretary, Office ni Sec Cabral o kayo?
bali ang BOD po kasi ang BOD ang nag-contract sa kanila.
Oh, pero kayo ang sumusulat sa kanila at involved kayo, di ba?
Hindi po kami sumusulat sa kanila.
Hindi kayo involved?
Sa ano po doon sa third party.
Hindi. Ibig sabihin, di ba, so meron na yung urban design, may recommendation na sila.
Opo.
That project was under your care, di ba? Ikaw ang responsible official doon, ikaw ang RD eh.
Yes po.
Di ba? So the next step fell on you.
Yes.
So you were writing the different offices, di ba? You wrote Payabot, anong pangalan talaga ni Pay? Ni Yusek na ngayon? Sorry, I've known him since he was RD kasi ng Metro Manila. So you wrote Yusek Yabot, you wrote ang hindi mo lang silulatan si ano eh. Eto, di ba? Letter from OIC RD Loretta Malaluan to Secretary Mark Villar through Yusek Yabut, Yusek Catalina Cabral, and Attorney Eduardo Ramos. Mainly includes the cost estimate submitted by the consultant for the proposed attuned measure undertaking the proposed consultancy project. Di ba? Made for the first time. Undertaken and proposed consultancy service, urban engineers, key engineers, PTC engineers, JF Cancio for the construction supervision. Tama ma'am, di ba?
Tama po.
Oh, so ikaw nga yon.
Yes po.
Oh, di ba? Kasi lahat sila consultants, they have to report. If I say may consultant ang Senate, kanino ba siya? Consultant ba siya ni Senator Jinggoy o Senator Jade? Consultant ba ni, di ba? So consultant ng DPWH pero sa iyo nga binigay yung report. Sa kanilang, di ba?
Hindi, bali pinurnish lang po kami, hindi kami ang talagang
Oh, pero
original na sa amin binigay yung original copy.
yes ma'am, pero ikaw ang in charge kaya humingi ka ng meeting. Sino kasama niyo sa meeting nung sinabi nag-decide kayo na kumuha ng consultant? Sinong mga ka-meeting mo nun?
Actually si Yusek Yabut.
Yusek Yabut. Oh, sino pa kasama niyo nun?
Hindi ko na.
Oh, but basically tama ba ako Yusek Yabut that they basically came to you because yun nga hindi nila man mangyari, so ang decision nyo to get a third party consultant.
Yes, sir.
Oh, but at any time did any of you take over the project from Region 2?
Wala, sir.
Oh, so
Sir,
in other words, tinutulungan nyo siya na masolusyonan yung problema.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
Sir, may I, sir?
yeah, go ahead.
briefly,
Speak
briefly, sir.
please.
I assume...
Hindi kita nakilala kaagad dyan.
Thank you,
Oh,
sir.
Thank you.
Salamat, sir.
Tama ba? Matagal na kitang kilala?
Yes, sir.
Oh.
1998, sir. Sir, may I assume Undersecretary ng Luzon Operation except NCR tsaka 4A by virtue of Department Order 113 series of 2018, dated August 2, 2018. Nung mag-report sir ako dyan, ang daming reports na nababalitaan ko. But before that, sir, by assumption bilang USEC ng Luzon,
Iklaro natin, daming reports ng mga defects o problema and everything.
well, the status, sir, in general,
Oo.
the status,
And the-
primarily yung defects.
And the status showed problems and defects.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Plus the clamor of the LGUs to open it. Well, nakita
Okay.
ko naman sir talaga, one of the engineering
is-
wonders has
It's
mentioned.
understandable.
Yes, sir.
Diba? I mean, kung makita ko na yung trend, gusto ko nang gamitin.
Yes, sir.
Pero that doesn't mean papayagan ng DOTR, diba?
Correct, sir.
Oo.
Sir. So, although I assume 2018, my first meeting I remember, nung pinatawag ko na sir at mga concern, BOD, regional directors, construction, etc. That was November 12, 2019. Easily, sir, nag-recommend ako to hire independent third-party
Yes,
consultant.
and it's a good recommendation. And there's
Mm.
no hidden questions here or hindi ako nanguhuli as a lawyer,
Yes, sir.
RD. Sinabi ko na sa inyo kanina yung intensyon ko. Sinabi ko na the secretary assured me, preliminary yan, they will continue. Yusek Lapus is here. Sinabi na ni secretary, exact words niya kanina ay, sorry secretary, hindi ko alam yung exact, but nalaman niyo yung proximate cause pero susundan niyo pa rin ng ibang causes ba? Oh, sorry. Yeah, so they also get a third party to look into it. Kasi ang sinabi ko, we will spend this afternoon finding out na after the original 800, paano napunta dun sa additional 400? At yun lang ma'am ang tinatanong ko, RD, pero nga parang hindi klaro. So after you went to Yusek Pai and nag-meeting kayo, may consultant na, di ba? So bumalik sa iyo yung bola. Oh. And then you started writing them na kailangan nito. Okay, sino gumawa nun nung 233 na program? Region, planning, sinong gumawa nun? Sir, ma'am, paggamit ng mic.
Bali yung estimate po came from the consultant.
Sir, from the consultant. Chinek mo muna bago mo i-forward.
Ang pinorward po namin initially ay yung request para ma-include po sa regional budget proposal.
Okay, so ang question ko, chinek mo ba bago mo i-forward o hindi?
Chinek po natin.
Chinek nyo. Okay. So, nandun ba yung epoxy injections?
Bali, ang nangyari po kasi doon,
I think, ma'am, answerable naman ng yes or no, then you can explain. Kasama ba doon yung epoxy injections, yes or no?
yung pong naisama doon kasi, yung ano na yung part na ng, yung mga naging continuing na po kasi yung ano, yung cracks na hindi nga ma-deter, sama di ba? Or ba, hindi ko na ano? Yung program, hindi ko na.
So, ma'am, napakasimpleng tanong, kasama ba o hindi?
Hindi ko na matandaan ko.